Hello again everybody and welcome back to another installment of Game Time. We are back again with another club arc. I said I was going to get around to getting another Whac-a-Dodo video out about a different way to do it. Since I said that, there's been numerous updates and I've been trying to figure out how to actually do it now. It was the spray and pray tech I was mentioning. And since then, something's gone wrong with third person, and your shooting angle has gone under the floor, kind of like the Drakes do now, and you end up shooting all of your bullets under the floor. It kind of like shoots from where your toes are, so none of your bullets actually work in third person. The workaround I've managed to get is to set your character to like half height, but have all your limbs maximum height and then go third, and it does work without you needing to jump. So that's what we're going to be doing today. The spray and pray Whac-a-Dodo. This is my more enjoyable way of doing Whac-a-Dodo because it's all based on RNG. If you get lucky with it, you're laughing. You'll just watch the score and you'll just see it fly up instead of just relying on RNG of the lag to not kill you. You can just rely on RNG of the score to actually work. If it lines up, you're laughing. If it doesn't, and you just get dung snails lining up, you'll just get into minus 1500 score and you'll have to just kill yourself and try it again. But basically the premise is, watch for red dodos, shoot the hell out of them, and see, I got hit there. But watch the score, right? Watch. It's barely been like 10 seconds, I'm at 1,000 already. So, we're laughing. And run away when they get too close, or you get an immortal, and rinse repeat. That's all it is. And I much prefer this because it's a bit more scary. Because you don't know when you're going to die, you don't know if you're going to get the score. But you just basically just walk in a line, put the camera over your shoulder, and just walk. And you just see the score just straight up. It's just easy. I mean, the other way isn't particularly hard, but it takes too long. In my opinion, this is just a really fun way of doing it. And as you move position, you can just hit a snail if you get hit. Walk along the side, hitting the dodos as you go, and 90% of the time, you will hit about 2 or 3 snails to stagger the regen as you're firing across map. So, you tend not to die as much as you would if you're just running and gunning and hopping everywhere. And I'm at 1900, look, we got what? A minute something left, a minute 40. I like to clear the dodos out because phase 1, loads of dodos, phase 2, hardly any, phase 3, loads of dodos. You're just gonna get, pinned, or it's gonna screw you. I don't know what they've done to the third person. I used to run around with the smallest character possible, with the smallest limbs, but now you just end up, as I say, shooting from the tips of your feet and your bullets just hit the floor. Otherwise I would have got the video out earlier. Another couple of things to note about my previous videos that I've released since Alpha Train was released. It has since been patched, so I needed to go and amend that video. You can no longer skip the second part of Alpha Train. You can't jump off the train anymore, that I'm aware of. Where I showed in that video to skip it, it can't be done. They've put a box on there, an invisible clip point box. You cannot bypass that jump. You can jump on the car, but you can't jump off the other end anymore. You can still feasibly get through that part solo, you just need to skip the end. With the last 3 medical boxes on the left hand side in the last car. Don't kill the last car of enemies, just run through them with your shield up and then mash triangle. You should end up with about 3 seconds left on your own to get to the last phase. However, when they did patch that, it seems that they shadow buffed the entire mission to be impossible to actually complete. Now hear me out, because people are probably just going to scream skill issue at me for saying this, that it's impossible to beat, and probably call me a crybaby or you know, get good. It's nothing to do with skill. I play this game enough to know when things have been changed, so you can't actually beat it. I used to solo that mission daily, and they have completely changed it. It is not possible. I've tried numerous ways of doing it. I've tried it with long necks, I've tried it with pistols, I've tried it solo, I've tried it just shotgunning, I've tried it not killing anything and kiting, just running up and down the train with a shield. I've tried it standing still with a shield. I've tried it with a group. I've tried it with myself. I've tried it duo. It doesn't scale off however many people are in with you. If you've got 4, it does the same damage as it does with 1. So, I mean, other missions do, like lab and that. If you tech 1 person, it's easier than if you tech 4, as does fear. But it used to be that it was between 1 and 3 shots for an RG, and 2 shots if the hit registration actually worked for a Phoenix, to down them. And now I took 4 people in with me. We got really decent armor as well, so it weren't like we were getting one shot because we didn't have good armor. We had like 2/3 flak. We had a really good run, and I was just doing it to test. Did multiple runs to test this theory of that actually buffed the mission to impossibility, and it turned out that we all aimed at the same. I pinged it, like, you know, the tracking. I pinged the same Argent just to test to see if it would die, and we all shot 10 pistol bullets into this same RG with low ping. It wasn't latency either. The RG didn't die after 40 bullets went into this Argent. I'm not joking. It did not die. So, bear in mind there was 4 in the air at the time as well. It just didn't die. But it managed to kill all of us in 1 hit. It flew over our head, went straight over us as if we didn't exist, carried on past the map, did a U-turn, came back, and then went 1 bit, one of us died, 1 bit, another of us died, 1 bit, another of us died. I was the last one up because I was stood away from them halfway down the train. I was leathering the hell out of it with the pistol. Reloaded, leathered it again, got down to half a clip down, and then it died. And then the other 3 behind it were still full health, and then they killed me. So yeah, it is impossible. I tried it again solo to see if it scaled down, and same thing applied. I managed to get to the end, just the last run with all the Argents, and yeah, it's not possible. I don't know whether it's because they don't want you running train, because they got a new Bob's mission, so they want everybody on lab. I don't know, maybe, but I don't see the point. It could be they've, you know, tried to make it a little bit harder and not realised how hard they actually have made it, and it's unintentional and it needs to be patched. Maybe. Could be that they're doing it for the fact that we were all cheesing it and it's a punishment, so now we can't play it at all. And it's, I honestly don't know. I know for a fact it's not doable anymore. So that video needs to be amended. I will amend it. But until that time comes, use Doed, use Lab. I am going to try and get a video out of Lab. So far I've got to the 2nd Tesla coil solo. After numerous attempts. I am mapping it. I can clear it fine as a duo with Midnight. It's not an issue at all. I am still yet to try and clear it as a solo. I'm getting close, but when I do find a way to clear it solo, over and over and over again, I will get that video up. Same with Fear. I did get to the Reaper wave, and then when I picked up the Reaper, I was stood where the Reaper actually spawns, and it instantly mission failed me, because if the Reaper spawns on your head or any creature you pick up because you're stood on the wrong side of the altar, and the creature encompasses the same spawn point that you're stood when you click it, it will instantly boot you out the mission, because it doesn't want you standing in the same space that the creature is spawning. So it will basically just delete your character out of the mission. So that's something to bear in mind. Always stand in front of the altar, because the creatures spawn left or right of the altars. Don't stand left side and click them, because you will be removed from said mission. Found that out the hard way. The Mantis wave is the hardest wave on that mission, solo. If I find a way to get it done, as I say, over and over and over again without fail, I will post that mission. I'm getting close, and I will get uploaded eventually, so eyes open, and we're about to finish this now, and yeah, as promised, there you go, spray and pray. A lot more enjoyable way of doing it, and a lot quicker in my opinion too. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and enjoy your Whac-a-Dodo. I know I'll do this way. Cheers peeps. Ta-da.